Welcome to DasGeek. So I promised you in my full video review of the Linux Stealth 2016, I was going to tell you how do you get it to work in Linux, specifically Fedora 33, but you can utilize these steps pretty much with any distro with a few minor changes. But the focus of this is with Fedora here. You know, Linux is everywhere. It runs on darn near everything. So it is rare, increasingly rare, that you get a laptop that doesn't work with Linux out of the box, at least in my case, where namely I go for Dells and Lenovo's and things like that. I'm able to get Linux running out of the box really easy. The Stealth line though, there are some problems, but we can quickly and easily fix them. And that's what this video is going to be about. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Now, this is a huge thanks to the Arch Wiki, huge thanks to the Linux community out there, because when I ran across these issues, I was able to combine those resources to find the fix for all of them here. And of course, if you have any additional fixes or things that you want to put down in the comments, please feel free to do so. But I've been running this thing solidly now for weeks on Fedora without any issues. But one of the strange things that happens that I've not seen in any other laptop when you put Linux on it is the caps lock key with the Razer Stealth will lock up the entire system if you push it. Just a really bizarre one. And then, of course, there is an issue with the wake. So waking from a sleep state and things. So that's what we're going to fix. We're going to fix those two things here. Then you're going to be good to go and have an awesome Fedora experience on your Razer Stealth. So let's get right into it. So once you're done installing Fedora, I want you to open a terminal, and then you're going to go to DasGeekCommunity.com. I'll have a link down in the show notes, and you're going to open up my guide. It's going to look like this. It's through HackMD. It's going to show you all of these steps, but I do this video to help. So if people get, kind of scared with terminal commands and things, you can just follow along with what you're seeing here. So the first thing we're going to do is fix that sleeping issue. And to do that, nano/etsy/default/grub. And that is going to get us into the file that we need. Of course, we have to have super user rights. So we're going to do sudo, and nano is just a text editor, by the way. So we're basically going into this file here, and we're going to edit just the grub_command line_Linux here. Yours is probably going to say RHGB quiet and something else. Ours, we're adding in that button.lid_init_state equals open and the i915.edp. Now, keep in mind, if you have like an NVIDIA GPU or something in your Stealth, I don't even know if they made them with those, but if you do, you may not want to use the i915 part. Just take that out and just leave the button.lid_init_state equals open command instead. And this should resolve not being able to resume properly from sleep for us. So your line should look exactly like what you're seeing on my screen right now when you're done editing it. You can just grab it from my file and paste it in there. Again, as long as you don't have that NVIDIA. Otherwise, you want to leave that i915 portion out. And I have links to the areas where I got this information so you could do additional research if you're in a case where you have a different machine than I have, which is the 2016 Razer Stealth. So the next thing we need to fix then is the caps lock freeze. So the first thing we're going to do to fix that is first we're going to list out all of our inputs. So we're going to use X input list, and that's going to show us all of the devices that we have here, such as the Elan touchscreen, which works out of the box, a USB camera, Razer Blade Stealth, keyboard. But you're going to see something like AT raw set to keyboard. It's not on mine because I've already disabled it, but you will see that. So once you see that and we verified that it's there, we need to disable that because that's what's causing our lockup when we hit that caps key. So you can run just this command here, this X input set prop, and set it to 0, but that's not permanent. We want to make this permanent. So you can skip that if you want, if you know you have this caps lock issue, and just change directory into this etsy/x11. Of course, you have to make X11 all capital. It's such a noob mistake. Come on. And then we're going to go ahead and make a directory, the xorg.conf.d. We're going to go into that directory with the cd command. Then we're going to create a file. I know it seems like a lot, but it's not that difficult. Come on. Unless you mistype things constantly like me. You can see I already have that file created because I've already done this, but you won't have xorg.conf.d, but you will once you do that sudo make directory command. Then you're going to cd into that. We're going to make a file in there called 20-razer.conf. That's where we're going to put that whole section input class that you see where it says copy the following to the newly created 20-razer.conf in my file. You're going to copy all that stuff in there, and I'm going to show you what that's going to look like here. As soon as we nano in, again, nano is just the text editor opening that 20-razer.conf file, and you can see that I've just cut and paste that section right in there. Then you just Control X to exit out. It's going to ask you, do you want to save? You're going to click yes, and you're good to go. Hit enter, and boom. Now all you have to do is reboot, and you fix 2 issues. This is what makes Linux beautiful. If you tell someone in the Linux community, this device doesn't work in Linux, the first thing they're going to do is hack it and get it to work. And even though you're using other people's steps that they created here, by doing this, you are hacking that machine to get it to work. So now you can officially call yourself a hacker. And that's pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed this. Again, make sure after you've done these changes that you reboot. Let me know in the comments below if this helped you, if you have one of the Razer Stealths, and just showing you out of the box touchscreen and all that stuff works. So you don't have to mess with anything else. Sound works, all of that stuff. So it's a fantastic machine. It's just a couple steps that you have to do to get everything functional. But otherwise, you're going to have a lot of fun with Fedora 33 on your Razer Stealth 2016. And until next time, get out there and fill your brains.